Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
Well, good evening and welcome to another high school football Friday night here on Zaleski Sports, the final night of the regular season for high school football here in the state of Wisconsin. And we've got a good one for you here tonight. I'm Tom King, Rachel Zaleski, my producer-engineer tonight. We're in Abbotsford, where the Edgar Wildcats will take on the Abbotsford Falcons, a game that has meaning for both of these teams. Edgar coming into this game undefeated in the conference at 6-0. They're 7-1 overall. Their only loss, a non-conference game with Stratford the second week of the season. Auburndale coming in 5-1 in the conference, and Abbotsford coming in 5-1 in the conference. So Auburndale playing Iola Scandinavia tonight, and Abbotsford here. And with a win by the Falcons here tonight, it could throw the conference championship into a three-way tie possibly if Auburndale can pick up a win against Iola Scandinavia. But if Edgar wins tonight, they win the conference outright. And that's, of course, what Jerry Sins' team will be trying to do, win another conference title. Something that didn't look like it was going to be happening after that Stratford game, but Edgar, since that night on August 30th when Stratford came into Edgar and beat the Wildcats 21-8, Edgar has ripped off 6 wins in a row, including that big one over Auburndale back on September 6th, 41-14, the only loss by Auburndale in the conference to this point. The other game on the schedule involving conference teams in the Merriwood, Central Wisconsin Small is Stevens Point Pacelli playing at Pittsville tonight. The other teams played last night, a battle of the cellar, and it was Wisconsin Rapids Assumption getting their first win of the season, topping Rosholt 22-20. So as we stand here tonight, the conference has Edgar leading it, Auburndale and Abbotsford tied for second at 5-1, Iola Scandinavia at 4-2, Stevens Point, Pacelli, and Pittsville 2-4, Rapids Assumption now 1-6, and Rosholt finishes the season 0-7. They'll be going to 8-man football next season. Our game is being brought to you in part tonight by some of our game day sponsors: Greg Gruitz, Miltram, Warner Insurance, Van Ert Electric, Edgar Building Supply, Cropping Central, and the Edgar Family Restaurant. Also, Haugum Law, Simplicity Credit Union, Edgar Lanes, BAME Insurance, and DT Bounce Rentals. Let's take a listen to the Abbotsford Pep Band as they give us our national anthem here tonight before we get started. It's senior night here tonight for Abbotsford, and the seniors playing their final home game tonight include Emilio Escalera, Fernando Perez, Jose Acevedo, Andrew Hirsch, Peyton Schreiber, Andres Lopez, Daniel Davila, Ryan Byer, Grayson Totsky, and A.J. Broadhagen. The Wildcats come in, as we mentioned, winning 6 in a row, and the scores have not been close. Edgar's been able to get into their reserves for much of these conference games as we've gone through the season. That's probably not going to happen here tonight. We expect a pretty good game because Abbotsford comes in scoring a lot of points. Most of their games tonight, or this season, have been non-competitive as well. with the last win against Rochelle last week, 43-28. They put 56 on the board against Pittsville, 52 against Assumption, 43 against Pachili. Now, obviously, this conference is top-heavy this year with Edgar and Auburndale and Abbotsford, the top three, and some of the teams at the bottom of the conference have struggled with not only having enough players, but to being able to compete with these teams at the top of the conference. But still, you got to play the games, and they've been able to put big points on the board. They beat Colby 21-6, always a rivalry game for Abbotsford earlier this season, and their only loss is to Auburndale, as we said, 28-7. That was back on October 4th. Other games going on around central Wisconsin tonight on this final night of the regular season. Wittenberg-Burnhamwood's playing at Amherst. Stratford's at Loyal Greenwood tonight. Also in the Valley Conference, Marshfield at Stevens Point. Wisconsin Rapids is at home against Eau Claire North. River Falls playing at Wausau West. In the Great Northern Conference, Wausau East traveling to Anago tonight. Lakeland's at Tomahawk. Medford playing at Mosinee. That's a big matchup there. Marathon is at Spencer Marshfield Columbus. Colby's at WIAA Fremont tonight. And also, as we mentioned in this conference, Iola Scandinavia at Auburndale and Stevens Point Pacheli playing at Pittsville. Our game is brought to you in part tonight by Ridgetop Exteriors. Just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big with trusted local affordable service. Edgar's healthy tonight. I was talking to some of their assistant coaches before the game, and they should be ready to go outside of the two injured running backs that are still not suited up. Jace Affelbeck and Brock Maurer, they've missed most of this season with injuries, and they are not suited up again here tonight. But we're looking at Tucker Strite to run the offense. The running backs that will get the ball most of the time for the Wildcats, Gavin Maurer, Will Hackle, and Maverick Butt. And if they're going to throw the football, it'll be Strite to Leighton Schuett for the most part. Although there were some other receivers that played into the game last week. Lucas Stonkey caught a touchdown pass from the tight end spot. And they'll also try to get the ball to Austin Schreiber, Will Hackle, Maurer, and Maverick Butt as well. They're introducing the seniors here for Abbotsford. Let's pick that up. It's an absolutely beautiful night again for high school football. Clear skies. It's just cool enough to avoid being too hot for these players. And it should be a good night for football here at Abbotsford as Edgar tries to win the conference championship once again and head into the playoffs on a high note. The WIAA will figure out playoff seedings overnight, and we'll announce those tomorrow. I would imagine Edgar will get a home game next week, and we would be there to bring you that, and we'll let you know. And you can find out all of those pairings. They'll be talking about it tonight on the, in fact, right now at ZaleskiSports.com. They've got a live show going on where Jason and Dan talking about the potential pairings for the high school football season, playoffs season, and they'll be talking about it tomorrow as well, and you'll be able to find out what all those pairings will look like. Edgar's got the white jerseys, green pants, green helmets. Much easier to see this week's uniform numbers than last week. And it's going to be Abbotsford in red with black pants. And Abbotsford's going to get the football first here to begin this contest. And it'll be the foreign exchange student for the Wildcats kicking off, Jarvis Covent. We mentioned after the game last week, they had Jarvis kicking extra points, and Coach Jerry Sin said he'd never played football before this season. So this is a big thing for him. getting a chance to suit up with a very successful Edgar Wildcat squad and becoming part of that Edgar football legacy. Covent will kick off here. Kicks away. It's going to be a short kick, and it's going to take a bounce. That's a live ball picked up by one of the Falcons, made one man miss, and then it's going to be dragged down near the 35-yard line, and that's where the Falcons will begin this first possession. So let's see what this Edgar defense can do tonight. They have played very well against competition that probably did not challenge them as much as some teams will, including this Abbotsford Falcon team. They have scored a lot of points this season. Let's see what they can do against this very stout Edgar defense. Quarterback for the Falcons is junior Irvin Aguilera Lozoya, and he will operate out of the gun. Takes the snap. Looked like there was movement. They allowed that to happen, and running right up the middle and near first down yardage. Big run right to start for Christian Fuentes Rivera. And they're going to get it out near the 45-yard line. Going to be short of the first down by a couple, so 8 yards on the carry. Man comes in motion. And this time the quarterback will keep it, and he'll get the first down across the 45 to about the 46. Aguilera Lozoya picks up 3 and will have a first down for the Falcons just across the 45-yard line at about the 46. Tight formation here. They're going to run the football most of the time. They don't throw very often. Very tight formation here. Man comes in motion. And they're going to play action. They're going to throw this time. They've got a man. It's caught, but a nice open field tackle there. Not much of a gain on that. Tucker Strike came up and made the stop. Broadhagen caught the football. And only a pickup of about 3 on that. 2nd down and 7. Man comes wide to the right. That's Chase Baller. They're going to hand it off straight ahead and breaking through again and getting it into Edgar territory. Enough for a first down again. Going to be marked at the 40-yard line of the Wildcats. Tight formation again for the Falcons out of the gun. Man comes in motion to the near side. They're going to try a reverse this time, and they've got some running room into the secondary, breaking a tackle, and now off to the races, and I don't think anybody's going to catch him. And Edgar's going to give up a touchdown on the first possession. A.J. Broadhagen took that on a little reverse or whatever, around, whatever you want to call it, and then he broke it into the secondary and took it all the way in for a score. 40-yard touchdown run for Broadhagen, and it's 6-0 pending the extra point. They will kick. Snap is good, kick is up, and the kick is good. And it is a surprising start here tonight. Abbotsford will jump on top. They lead at 7-0. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Located in Edgar, Wisconsin, Edgar Building Supply operates as a lumberyard and hardware store, assisting contractors, homeowners, and businesses with their building needs varying from roofing and siding to windows and cabinets. Their knowledgeable staff can assist you with planning your project, estimating costs, and drafting blueprints. Get started on your building project today with Edgar Building Supply.
Cropping Central, conveniently located between Edgar and Stratford on County Road N, 715-352-2843. Let Cropping Central take care of your field plans, yield mapping, crop scouting, and crop protection, including hail insurance. Cropping Central, 715-352-2843, and visit them on County Road N, west of Edgar.
Tom King back here at Abbotsford, and now let's see how Edgar responds. I don't think the Wildcats have been behind in a game since the second week of the season when that loss to Stratford. And now let's see how they respond, giving up a touchdown very quickly on the first possession of the game by the Falcons. And so now Edgar will send Will Hackle, Maverick Butt, and Gavin Maurer back deep to receive this kick. A little punch in the mouth to start the game. Let's see how the Wildcats respond. When you look at that Edgar defense, they have 4 shutouts on the season. High end over end kick is going to be taken on the far side. That's Hackle who's got it, and he's going to be tackled. No, he breaks a tackle. Now he's going to cut it down the far sideline. Will Hackle gets free, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds by the kicker. I think the kicker made the play as Hackle brings it all the way in to Abbotsford territory at about the 40-yard line. It looked like they had him wrapped up back near the 20. Instead, he breaks it down the far sideline, and the Wildcats are in business with great field position here on their first possession of the game in Abbotsford territory at about the 40-yard line. Will Hackle has shown that he's very slippery and has great speed, and he used it to get down the far sideline right there. Maurer's going to split out wide left, and Schuett comes to the near side. Stride will operate out of the gun. He wants to throw immediately out to Schuett. He catches it, and he's going to stiff arm his defender, go down the sideline, and be knocked out of bounds. There was a smaller safety that was going to try to tackle Leighton Schuett, and he just gave him a big stiff arm to the helmet. It's going to be a first down for the Wildcats, and it's going to be down near the 25-yard line. Pickup of 15 on that. Split backfield straight under center this time. Handed off to Maverick Butt, and not much there. He is dumped down quickly. Pickup of maybe 2 or 3. Going to be second down and 6. They gave him 4 on that. This time out of the gun. Now they'll shift strong side right. This time they hand it off. This is Hackle. He's going to bust a tackle and then be knocked down hard. Did the ball come out? No, he held on. Big tackle right there near the 15-yard line. Going to be enough for a first down, I think, depending on where they mark it. Let's see. It is a first down for the Wildcats. So Hackle picks up about 6 on that, and Edgar keeps moving here. First and 10 on the 15-yard line. Stride under center. Split backfield behind him. They try Butt this time left side. He's got a hole. Spins away from a tackle. Still breaking tackles. Carrying it down near the 5-yard line. Maybe inside the 5. That's going to be enough for another first down. It'll be first and goal for the Wildcats, depending on where they mark it. I think they gave him a first down. Yeah, he picked up about 11 on that. And it's a first down and goal for the Wildcats from the 5-yard line. Just inside the 5. So a pretty good response by Edgar so far to that quick opening touchdown by the Falcons. They march it down the field very quickly. Full house backfield. Stride under center. They give it to Hackle. He cuts it back. Is he in for the score? The ball came loose. It's grabbed by one of the Wildcats who takes it into the end zone. We haven't seen the signal from the official yet. It looked like the ball popped out of the Hackle's hands and was grabbed by one of the Wildcats. Abbotsford says they have the football. It's going to be a touchback, as apparently Abbotsford recovered the football in the end zone after it was recovered, or after it was fumbled. It looked like Hackle was going to take that in for a score, and the ball popped up in the air. One of the Wildcats, or a couple of the Wildcats, signaled that they scored a touchdown on it, so I thought maybe one of their players had grabbed it, but the officials say no, recovered in the end zone by Abbotsford, so it's a touchback, and the Falcons will have the football first and 10 on the 20-yard line. Wow. What a turn of events right there. Looked like Edgar was going to march it right down the field and tie up the game. Instead, the Falcons get the stop on the turnover, and Abbotsford will go back on offense. They try an inside handoff this time, not much there. Well, the carry was Fuentes for Abbotsford, only picked up about a yard on that. Kevin Gutierrez Fuentes is a junior. They're going to pitch it this time and try the left side, and not much there. Good pursuit on the tackle that time for the Wildcats was Lucas Stanke as he strung that play out and call it no gain on the play. Maybe they lost a yard on that, so it's going to be 3rd down and 10. Edgar defense trying to get a stop here, get the ball back for their offensive unit. Keep it on the ground. Moving the pile, going to be short of the first down. Got it out to about the 25-yard line. That's going to be well short of the first down and probably a punting situation here for the Falcons. And it will be a punting situation, so Edgar's going to get the ball back and probably in good field position. Butt and Maurer will drop back to receive the punt. Good job by the Edgar defense getting a 3-and-out right there, and so the offense can wash that fumble out of their mouths and get back at it. Snap is good. Punts away. It's a short line drive. Going to go sideways and go out of bounds. It's going to be great field position in Abbotsford territory for the Wildcats. Let's see where they mark it. Going to be near the 40-yard line, I think. Our game brought to you in part tonight by Express Employment. Get help finding your next career at Express Employment Professionals with locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. Learn more at expresspros.com. That's expresspros.com. They're going to mark the football at the 38-yard line of Abbotsford. So great field position here for the Wildcats as they come back to the line. Stride will operate out of the gun. Maverick butts back there with him. Receivers to the left and right. Strite wants to throw, and he wants to throw deep. Now he's flushed, and he's going to have to run with the football, and he's going to be dropped, but not before he picks up positive yardage. The ball came out, but they're going to rule him down. He got it inside the 35-yard line, down to about the 33. Call it a pickup of 5 or 6 on that for Tucker Strite, and it will be a 2nd down and about 5. For the Wildcats. Strite was running with that ball in one hand, and he was being grabbed. Very dangerous. We've already seen one turnover tonight by the Edgar offense. Right at the goal line, too. That's a tough way to have a drive stopped. Under center this time. Strite, quick hitter inside. That's Hackle. He bounces it outside, and he's going to have 1st down yardage down inside the 25, down near the 20, it looks like. Going to mark the ball at about the 19. Pickup of about 14 on that for Will Hackle. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Ball at the 19-yard line. Man goes in motion. They're going to fake it and quick hitter inside. And Hackle that time again. Getting it down near the 15, down not near the 15-yard line. Pick up about 4 on that. 2nd down and 6. Clock moving, 4:15 to play here, first quarter. Abbotsford on top. They lead at 7-0. Maurer's going to be the wing to the left this time. Straight under center. They're going to try that counter play to Maurer. Does he have any running room? Not much there. Broke a tackle and got it down near the 15 or down near the 10-yard line. That's going to be near another first down, depending on where they mark it. Now they're going to mark him short by a couple. They're going to say his forward progress was stopped at about the 12. So it'll be 3rd down and 3. 4-down territory here for the Wildcats. Stride will operate out of the gun. He's got 2 backs there with him now. They shift the strong side to the left. They give it to Maverick Butt, and he's got a hole, cuts it back, and falls forward down inside the 5-yard line. Going to be a first down for Edgar. See where they mark the football at about the 2 or 3 yard line. Pickup of about 10 on that for Maverick Butt. And first and goal for the Wildcats from there. They were down right in about the same spot just a few moments ago and coughed it up. Straight under center, trips backfield behind him. And they give it to, see who. That was Maverick Butt again, and he got stopped. Stood up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play. Going to be 2nd down and goal. Edgar taking their time in the huddle. Hackle and Butt and Maurer all in the backfield, straight under center. Tight formation, double tight ends. Quarterback keeper, Strite pushing forward into the end zone, touchdown. Tucker Strite takes it in from 3 yards out on the quarterback keeper, and Edgar is on the board, 7-6 pending the extra point. And it looks like they're going to go for 2 here. Normally they go for 2 in these situations, but that's when they either it's no score or they have a lead. They're trailing by a point here, and they're going to go for 2 and the lead. Straight out of the gun. Play action. Now he throws it to the corner of the end zone. It's going to be caught. Did he get across? No. The pass hung up there as Strite threw it across his body. It was complete to Maurer, or to Hackle, that is, but he didn't get across the goal line and was pushed back. So Edgar turned away on the 2-point conversion. The score remains 7-6. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
We are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
And we're back here at Abbotsford High School. Falcons will get the ball back after Edgar scores a touchdown, comes up short on the 2-point conversion attempt. 7-6, 2:04 to play here first quarter. Our game brought to you in part by our game day sponsors. They include Edgar Building Supply, Cropping Central, and the Edgar Family Restaurant. Wildcats booted away. Line drive kick taken on the run at about the 25-yard line, out across the 30, and knocked down across the 35 to about the 37. They don't have the yard lines marked on the field. They are those little orange squares on the side of the field showing the yardage lines in the middle of the field where the Edgar reserves are standing, sometimes it's hard to see what yard line that is. If you're wondering why it takes a while to figure that out, and that's why. Falcons have the football, 1st and 10 from their own 38-yard line. They went 3 and out in their last possession. Edgar defense showing blitz here from the right side. Man comes in motion. Edgar's going to bring an extra rusher. They roll out, they throw the football, it's caught. And getting it out across the 45. Pass complete to Kevin Gutierrez Fuentes. Pickup of 8 on that. Out of the gun. Ball fumbled for a moment. Now the running back is able to grab it and come around the right side. He's going to pick up the first down, get it right at the 50-yard line. And that's going to be enough for a first down. That was Chase Bowler on the carry. And it's a first down for the Falcons right at the 50-yard line. Under a minute to play here in the first quarter. Quick hitter inside. Positive yardage falling into Edgar territory at about the 47. Pickup of maybe 3 on that. This will be the final play of the first quarter, you would think. Aguilera Loaiza, the quarterback, is going to keep it, try to get it around the left side. He's got blockers, made one man miss, and he gets it down inside the 45. Short of the 40-yard line, going to be marked at about the 41. Pickup of about 6 on that for the quarterback, Aguilera Loaiza. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. It'll be third and 1 for Abbotsford when we come back. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
We're back with Better Halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I won't treat you like number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, Networks.
Warner Insurance Agency is a family-owned insurance business that has been helping customers with all of their property and casualty insurance needs for 3 generations. Let Warner Insurance help with your small business, farm, home, auto, and recreational vehicle insurance needs. Warner Insurance, proud supporter of the Edgar Wildcats.
And we're back here at Abbotsford High School. Falcons with the football facing a 3rd down and 1 at the Edgar 41-yard line. As we begin the second quarter, tight formation. Aguilera out of the gun. It's that snap to the up man. Quarterback doesn't even get the ball in that. And they pick up the first down, getting it down near the 35-yard line. 6 on the carry for Jesus Reyes. That's a direct snap to the up man. And it's a first down for the Falcons at the Edgar 35-yard line. Strong side right. Aguilera out of the gun. He wants to throw. Being blitzed. He throws. It's going to be tipped away. Schuett had a shot at an interception there. Couldn't grab it. Emilio Escalera was the intended receiver. Incomplete as Edgar brought pressure that time. I think Aguilera had to throw the ball before he wanted to. 2nd down and 10. Man in motion. This time the quarterback keeps it straight ahead, breaks a tackle, gets it down inside the 35 to about the 32. Pickup of maybe 3 on that. Actually, the game about 4. Call it 3rd down and 6. Big play right here. Let's see if it's 4-down territory here for the Falcons. Falcons use a lot of strange formations that you don't see a lot of. Aguilera wants to throw again. Here comes a blitz. He's able to get rid of it, and it's going to be short of the first down. Not much there, if anything, on the gain. Hackle was coming on the blitz. He didn't get there, but once again, I think he forced Aguilera to throw the ball before he wanted to. That pass was complete, but only to about the 31-yard line. Actually, down to the 29-yard line is where they're marking somebody. 4th down and 4. Abbotsford's going to go for it here. Man in motion. They're trying to draw Edgar offside. Hard count there. Are they going to actually call a play here? Edgar's got to be very disciplined. If they draw somebody offside, it's going to be a penalty. And now it looks like Abbotsford's going to take a timeout. They will, and we'll see what they decide to do when they come back. Timeout on the field. We'll be back after this. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
it's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
And we're back here at Abbotsford. Last report, Auburndale was leading Iola Scandinavia 7-0. If Auburndale wins that game and Abbotsford wins here, 14-0 now, Auburndale up on top of Iola Scandinavia. If that stands and if Abbotsford beats Edgar here tonight, there would be a 3-way tie for the conference championship in the Merriwood Central Wisconsin small division between Auburndale, Abbotsford, and Edgar. Edgar wins, they will win the conference outright, being the only undefeated school in the conference. 4th down, Abbotsford's going to go for it here. Tight formation, everybody packed in. They're going to direct snap it. They pitch it forward, and it's going to be 1st down yardage and more. Almost broke it for a touchdown. All the way down near the 25-yard line, 20-yard line. They've got it marked at the 19. 1st and 10 for Abbotsford from the 19-yard line. Once again, they hike it or snap it to one of the running backs who takes it straight ahead. Actually, that was Aguilera on the quarterback keeper and took it ahead down near the 15-yard line. Pickup of 4 on the carry, 2nd down and 6. They're going to hand it off inside, moving the pile down inside the 15. Third down and 3 here for the Falcons. (7-6). Abbotsford with the lead. Edgar went for a 2-point conversion and didn't connect. And they trail by a point here, trying to keep Abbotsford out of the end zone. They're going to hand it off, try a sweep around the right side. Not much there. Good diving tackle. I think Tucker Strike got in there and grabbed the feet of the running back. Picked up maybe a yard on that. Call it 4th down and a couple here. So 4th down and 2. Operating out of the gun again. The ball is at the 11-yard line. Hand it off inside, moving the pile. 1st down and more, and down near the goal line. Did he get it in? No, they're going to mark him down at about the 1. Trying to pick up the number. The black numbers on the red jerseys, not easy to see here. I think that was Fuentes Rivera, Christian Fuentes Rivera, junior running back, that got him down near the goal line. First and goal from the 1. Quarterback's going to keep it. Aguilera takes it ahead. Did he get it in? Yes, he did. It's a touchdown for the Abbotsford Falcons, and they increase their lead here to 13-6, pending the extra point. Our game brought to you in part by Nicolay Bank, offering personal banking at its best. They have locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill, or learn more at nicolaybank.com. They line up to kick. Snaps a little bit high. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 14-6, Abbotsford with the lead. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Van Oort Electric is an established leader in the electrical industry in the upper Midwest since 1964, with 5 locations in Wisconsin and a sister company in Michigan. We offer our customers a broad range of services from electrical construction, telecommunications, process controls, HVAC controls, thermal imaging, and arc flash evaluations for your industrial and commercial.
Make your next event a memorable one with D&T Rentals. Choose from several inflatable bounce houses, obstacle courses, and water slides. Or make a splash in our dunk tank. We also offer tents, tables, and chairs for the perfect party package. D&T Rentals is a family business who serves all of central and northern Wisconsin. We set up and pick up for a hassle-free experience. Visit us online at dntbouncerentals.com or call 715-892-0959 today.
And we're back here at Abbotsford High School. Iola Scandinavia got on the board against Auburndale. It's 14-6 pending the extra point in that one. But here, Abbotsford scores for the second time tonight. They lead the Edgar Wildcats 14-6. Edgar will get the football back here with 7:15 to play in the first half. Edgar's offense has moved the football. They were down to score their first touchdown and fumble at the goal line. Otherwise, this score would be much different. There's the kick. It's a good one. High end-over-end kick. Going to be taken at about the 10-yard line, out across the 15, the 20, and then Hackle gets wrapped up and dropped as he got it out near the 20-yard line. Across the 20 to about the 22 or 23 is where they'll mark it, and that's where the Wildcats will start. A.J. Broadhagen made the stop for Abbotsford on that. So the Edgar Wildcats back on offense. Stride will operate out of the gun. He's got 2 running backs back there with him. Wide receiver split to the near side. Now they shift strong side to the near side. Stride, they're going to hand it off and trying to run on the strong side. Cutting it back. His butt breaks a tackle. He's going to have first down yardage and more out across the 35-yard line. Pickup of about 12 or 13 on that carry for Maverick, but some great blocking that time sprung him on that strong side. They had a tight end and a wing shift over there, so lots of blocking in front of Butt that time, and he picked up big yards. First and 10 Wildcats at the 35-yard line. Shewitt's going to split out wide to the right. Stride under center, wing right. They're going to hand it off, and now they're going to play action and throw. Stride wants to throw. They had Shewitt covered deep. Stride still looking. He's going to throw it across the field to Hackle. He catches it. First down and more into Abbotsford territory at about the 45-yard line. That was a great play action fake. They were trying to get it to Schuett deep, but Abbotsford had him double covered. Strite had a lot of time and was able to find Hackle and picked up big yardage. About 20 on that pass and catch to Will Hackle. First down, Edgar at the Abbotsford 45-yard line. Strite under center, wing right. They're going to play action again. He wants to throw under pressure. He throws. He's got Maverick, but it's caught down the sideline. One man to beat. He cuts it back, gets a block, and now he's going to be dropped at about the 17 or 18-yard line. Another huge gain. Strite barely got that pass away, and he got it away to Butt, and he goes down the sideline for a big gainer. See how many picked up there, 10, 20, 26 or 27 on that passing catch. So Edgar moving the football here through the air. First and 10, Wildcats at the 17-yard line. Strite out of the gun. Now they shift that strong side to the left again. Schuett is split to the near side. Strite takes the snap. Play action. He's going to keep it himself and cuts through a hole down inside the 5 and down near the end zone. Is going to be knocked out of bounds short of the goal line, but he gets down near the 5-yard line. Once again, Tucker Strite works the fakes as well as any quarterback we've seen this year. Sometimes it's hard to know where the football is, and the defense that time didn't realize Strite still had it. He got it down to the 5-yard line. That's where they're going to mark him out of bounds. First and goal for the Wildcats at the 5-yard line. Full house backfield once again. Strite under center. They're going to hand it off to Butt. He's got a huge hole down near the goal line. Didn't get in, or did he? Now they're going to call him down at about the 1. That hole closed quickly. He got about 4 on that. And it'll be second down and goal from the 1 for the Wildcats. .450 to play here in the first half. 14-6 Abbotsford, but Edgar knocking on the door. Strite under center. They give it to Butt, and he is going to get into the end zone for the touchdown for the Wildcats. 1-yard run for Maverick Butt. And Edgar has closed the deficit to 2. It's 14-12, pending what they decide to do here. I would imagine they'll go for 2 to try to tie the game. So the Wildcats respond quickly, getting it down the field and answering that Abbotsford touchdown, and now they'll try to tie it up with a 2-point conversion attempt. Schuett splits out wide right. Full house backfield behind Strite again, under center. They fake the pitch, and they do to the pitch, and it's going to get to Hackle. Can he get there? He did not. And a flag. It's going to probably be a face mask as they dragged Hackle down right near the pylon. So Edgar's going to get another shot at this, I think. I think it's got to be a face mask. That's the only thing I can think of at that spot. There were only the 2 players there. So Edgar's going to get another shot at this 2-point conversion, even closer to the goal line. So they'll line up again, full house backfield. Schuett to the right, Strite under center. Long snap count. Quarterback keeper, Strite, did he get in? He did. It's good, 2-point conversion, and we're tied at 14. Back in a moment, you're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Edgar Lanes is a proud sponsor of Edgar Football. We offer a wide range of youth and adult leagues, tournaments, fundraisers, and bowling parties. Also, try our delicious homemade pizza or something off the grill. Edgar Lanes, where friends and family come to meet. Greg's Groots Appliance is the place for all your home appliance needs. Let owners Greg and Tammy Cornack, along with their staff, provide you with quality appliances. Greg's Gruettes Appliance offers professional delivery, installation, and our own service department, located in Merrill and proudly serving all of central Wisconsin. Greg's Gruettes Appliance, service with Wildcat pride.
Tom King back here at Abbotsford High School. Reminder that the high school football playoff show being on ZaleskiSports.com right now. You can check it out. Jason and Dan are talking about the possibilities as we head in to this final night of the regular season in high school football. The WIAA computers will be working hard overnight as they spit out the pairings and the seedings and wherever he's going to be sent. We'll find out. Edgar should have a home game next week. Find out who their opponent will be. That'll all be available tomorrow. But the guys will be speculating tonight their best guess as to who everybody will be playing in the first round of the playoffs next week. Here, Edgar's trying to win a conference championship, and they have evened the score at 14 here. Now it's going to be up to the defense with 4:29 to play in the first half to keep it right where it is. Line drive kick. Going to be picked up at about the 30-yard line. Bringing it forward and getting knocked down at about the 35, maybe the 34 is where they'll mark it. And that's where the Falcons will have the football for this possession. Going to be 1st and 10, ball marked at the 33-yard line. Irvin Aguilera, the quarterback for the Falcons, working out of the gun. Ball's on the ground, and he just has to fall on it as Hackle was coming in there. Bobbled the snap. It was on the ground, and Aguilera just fell on it. It's going to be a loss back near the 30-yard line, and that's a loss of about 3 on that, so call it 2nd down at about 13. Tight formation once again. Ball's on the ground again, and Aguilera just has to fall on it. Hackle was coming in on him again. I'm not quite sure if he's having trouble seeing the ball or what, because both of those snaps just fell right out of his hands. And that's going to be a loss back near the 25-yard line. So another loss of about 5 on that. And it's going to be 3rd down and a lot. 3rd down and about, 18? Maybe more than that. Man in motion. Now they're going to change the play. Looks like Abbotsford might have to call a timeout here. They're just waiting, and now they will. Timeout on the field called by the Falcons with 2:59 to play in the half. We're tied at 14. Second timeout taken by Abbotsford. And we'll find out what happens here at the end of the first half when we come back. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Van Oort Electric is an established leader in the electrical industry in the upper Midwest since 1964 with 5 locations in Wisconsin and a sister company in Michigan. We offer our customers a broad range of services from electrical construction, telecommunications, process controls, HVAC controls, thermal imaging, and arc flash evaluations for your industrial and commercial.
And we're back here at Abbotsford. Updated score from the Auburndale-Iola Scandinavia game. Iola Scandinavia has taken the lead in that one, 15-14 over Auburndale. Auburndale gave Abbotsford their only loss coming into tonight's action. Edgar undefeated in the conference, so if they can win here tonight, they will win the conference title outright. If they lose and Auburndale wins, it'll be a three-way tie. If they lose and Auburndale loses, then Abbotsford will win the conference title. There's a handoff and breaking tackles along the far side, but still well short of the first down. It's going to be another punting situation here for Abbotsford. Got it out to about the 30 on that run. Going to be well short of the first down in a punting situation here. Edgar will get the football back with 2:53 to play and 3 timeouts remaining. So the Wildcats will have a chance to put some points here on the board before halftime. Snap is good. Punts away. It's a good one. A boomer. And it's going to go out of bounds. But, man, that flew 10 yards over the head of the 2 deep men, Butt and Hackle, for Edgar. Let's see where they mark that football. That's a great punt. Going to be inside the 35-yard line. At about the 33 is where Edgar will have it. So they've got 2:53 and 3 timeouts remaining. See what they decide to do with that. Butt's going to come off to the sideline here for at least a play. Gavin Maurer in the game. Imagine these Edgar assistant coaches give some of these guys that play both ways a little rest for a play or two every once in a while just to keep them fresh for the second half. Strite takes the handoff. They're going to pitch it and try to get it around the edge, and they will. This is Schuett on that end around, and he brings it out and got knocked down hard, but not before he got it to about the 40-yard line. We've got an injured Falcon slow to get up, but he looks like he's going to be okay. Going to be a pickup of about 8 on that end around for Leighton Schuett. Second down and a long 2. Offset backfield, Strite under center. Inside handoff. First down yardage out near the 45-yard line. Trying to see who that was on the... Oh, that's Maverick Butt on the carry. Got it out near the 45. First down for the Wildcats. Clock moving, 2:12 to play in the half. Out of the gun this time, Strite hands it off to Hackle. They try the right side, and he breaks tackle, still on his feet into the secondary. He's getting to the far side. He's got one man to beat down the sideline. He's going to be knocked down, but not until he got it near the 10-yard line. Will Hackle breaks it outside. And takes it all the way down near the 10. About 36 yards on that run for Hackle. They marked him down at about the... Looks like it's at about the 12-yard line. Inside handoff. This is Butt. He got hit hard, stayed on his feet. Got it down near the 10. Not much there that time. And Edgar's going to take a timeout here, I think. No, they are not. They're going to let the clock run. They've got 3 timeouts remaining, down to a minute and a half to play. Schuett comes out wide left. Strite under center. Going to play action. Strite wants to throw the football. He looks. He's got a man in the end zone. That's Schuett. Touchdown. Schuett lost his man as he cut to the inside and then back to the outside. Strite rolled out and found him for about a 12-yard touchdown pass. And Edgar takes the lead here, 20-14. So the Wildcat defense came up with a couple of stops here in this first half and allowed Edgar to get the football back, and they have scored now 14 unanswered points, and we'll try to add 2 more here as they'll go for a 2-point conversion. Actually, oh no, I take that back. They're going to try to kick this one. Jarvis Covent is out there to attempt the extra point. Snap is good. Kick is a line drive, and that is going to hit the crossbar. Didn't get enough height on that one, and it's no good. And the score will remain 20-14 with 1:09 to play. We'll come right back. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Edgar Family Restaurant is located just south of Highway 29 in Edgar and open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, drink, dessert, get it all at Edgar Family Restaurant. Homemade food to fill your belly and your soul. Daily specials including Friday fish fry, soup, salad, pies made from scratch, and a full menu of choices are yours at Edgar Family Restaurant. Give back to those who support our community. Give back and visit Edgar Family Restaurant for breakfast tomorrow, then stay for lunch and dinner too. Edgar Family Restaurant is a proud backer of Wildcats football.
And we're back here at Abbotsford. 1:09 to play here in the first half. Edgar leading now 20-14. Auburndale scored again. They lead Iola Scandinavia 21-15. Our game brought to you in part tonight by some of our game day sponsors: Haugum Law, Simplicity Credit Union, Edgar Lanes, BAME Insurance, and DT Bounce Rentals. Also Fleet Farm. They're here to help gear you up for the hunting season. Shop their huge selection of scouting and concealment must-have, safety essentials, and blaze orange gear. Shop the entire selection of hunting gear from all of the top brands today at Fleet Farm. So Edgar will kick it away. Abbotsford only has one timeout remaining here in the half. And the kick line drive taken on the run at about the 25-yard line, out across the 30 and out near the 40-yard line. That's where Abbotsford will start this possession with 1:04 remaining in the half and one timeout. Ball will be marked at the 40. Irvin Aguilera Lazoya, the quarterback. Man in motion, low snap again. They pitch it forward. It's like a little shovel pass, and it went nowhere this time. Looks like on the carry was Jesus Reyes. Call it no gain on the play, and they're just going to let the clock roll. Apparently they're satisfied right now with taking this score into halftime and try to adjust. Man in motion. Ball's loose. It's on the ground. It looks like Abbotsford's able to get it back. Chase Baller recovered the fumble. And they don't have to run another play, and they're probably going to let the clock run out here. That's how this first half will come to an end. So Edgar found themselves trailing for the first time this season since the second week of the year, and they were able to answer. The defense came up with a couple of stops, and then the offense was able to go down and score a couple of touchdowns, and we are at halftime with Edgar holding a 20-14 lead. We'll come back and give you some numbers a little bit later as we get set for the second half here. Back after this, you're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, football fans, welcome to halftime. Jason Zaleski here. We're going to get you over to Hard Knocks. This is our penultimate edition of Hard Knocks. That means second to last. One more coming next week as our Stevens Point Panthers Hard Knocks series comes to an end next week. But we'll show you this week's episode here in just a minute. But before that, I just want to remind everybody that our annual Football Coaches Playoff Preview Show is on Saturday at 1 o'clock right here on this channel. Make sure you tune in as we talk to football coaches from all over the state on their playoff seed, their first-round opponent, and playoff prospects. Again, that show right here on this channel, Saturday at 1 o'clock. Jason Zaleski here saying now on to Hard Knocks as we continue halftime coverage for you right here on Zaleski Sports.
Ready, begin!
double overtime, and your final score 47-41.
All right. My name is Gavin Selzer. I'm a senior at Spash. I play outside linebacker. Today we play DC Everest. They're undefeated in conference. We're undefeated in conference, so pretty big game for that conference spot. They got a pretty solid offense. We got a pretty good offense, so I think we're going to win. We're going to go out there, beat them up. It should be a good game, though. Could go either way. But I'm at school now. Got first hour Woods. I just go in there and do stuff with wood. I'm sitting in my car in the parking lot. Usually I walk in with Brendan Club and PK and just getting ready for the game. And in the morning I like to drink a little Gatorade. It gets me going. And then I'll grab breakfast in school. I just got out of my car. It's my car. Awesome GMC Acadia. Woo! Huge roof racks. There's Brendan.
Yes, sir.
Here's last week's guy. Brendan, what are you thinking about this game?
You know, she'll be close, but I think we're gonna win it, you know. We just want it more.
Heck yeah, we do. PK, here's PK. Brendan's cousin.
Hey.
PK Lunas. There's a whole family of them on the team, but hey, there's Spash and seize the day. This is our little locker room. We got a countdown. We always have here some of our goals for the year. Pretty awesome. And we're in Woods. Got his breakfast sandwich, Crazy 8. And we got Tegan over there, ice kid. We'll save that. All right, this is one of our boards. It's like
Hey,
board.
does this look good?
It's Mr. Bay, our Woods teacher. I don't know, he's doing some random kids.
Do whatever we want in this class.
But yeah, we got a face
We're
plate.
cutting wood.
Everest.
Say 1, 2, 3.
Second hour, and we're off to stats now.
Second hour, and we're off to stats now.
That's bad.
This is third hour video productions too. Show them around Brendan. Got a lot of football players in here. We like video productions. Spash Sports Nation. Charlie Belson. Chuck, what do you think about the game?
It's gonna be a hard game, physical. Gotta be mentally prepared. Keep our heads level.
All right, just finished up my school day. I only have 3 classes. I'm gonna go grab some lunch, go home, probably take a nap, and just get ready for the game, yeah. Just went to Urban Gerbert's, got myself a Flash, my go-to sandwich for games. Solid, it's a good sandwich.
All right, I'm gonna show you guys around the training room. So here we got Jackie. She's probably the best trainer in the state of Wisconsin. I'm not biased. That's Johnny. He does stuff on the field, I guess. And this right here is PK.
We met PK earlier this morning. There he is again.
What's up?
Sitting doing nothing. There's Brooksy. Hi, Derek. Yeah. And yeah, it's trainer's room. All right, we're going up to DC Everest. We're on the bus, Walker. Spees. Me and Spees always sit by each other. He sits back right spot. I sit second left.
Hey, what about me, though?
You can go out there. Oh, there's Kelvin. Say hi, Kelvin.
What's up, baby?
Like open doors, leading you down into my core, where I become so numb. Without a soul, my spirit sleeping somewhere cold until you find it there and
Hey baby, this is what we do everything for, right? For games like this, okay? So enjoy the moment, enjoy being out here with your family, right? With your brothers out here, right? Fighting for everything, okay? That's what we talk about, right? Remember, control your emotions, okay? Right? We won it last year. Let's win it again, baby. That's being physical. That's playing smash football, right? For the love of your brothers, okay? It's about us. It's about us. It's about us and our goals.
We get our whistle. We approach week 8, and the championship game is underway. Dual halfback look. Bankston sweeps left, cuts right back in a huge hole inside the 10, carrying defenders inside the 5. Bankston, he's going to walk in, and he scores. Touchdown, Evergreens. From 5 yards out, it is Blake Bankston. They'll send Miller in motion left to right. Chandana to throw. Pressure coming, setting up a screen. Got Matthews. Turn the corner. 30, 35, and he's going to be tripped up past the 35. Chandana looking to throw. He's going to look up the far sideline, looking for Belson against the back runner. He's got it in the bucket. Caught inside the DC Everest 35-yard line. Chandana looking to throw. Pressure coming. Throws it to the slant. Got his man, Belson. Touchdown, smash. Or is that... I stand corrected. That is Johnny Ananietti's. Go 5. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Pressure coming. Throws it up the seam. Got him in wide open is Bankston on the seam route, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Everest from 36. Twin receivers, bottom of the screen. Matthews halfback left for Chandana smash. Handoff for Johnny Matthews. He's going to break through. 50, 45, 40. One man to beat his pocket, trying to get the angle. 25, 20, 50, 10, 5. Diving for the end zone. Touchdown, Johnny Matthews from 65 yards. And just like that, it's a 1-point game. Johnny Matthews, house call. Oh, yeah. Dual backs. Looking to throw, rolling right. He's got plenty of time, throws it back against the grain. Got Bankston wide open. 20. Breaks a tackle at the 15, diving inside the 10 and thrown to the ground. He'll sweep it left, and he's going to walk in. Got a great block on the edge. Touchdown, DC Everest. For the 3rd time tonight, Bankston finds Everest will go to Eau Claire Memorial, setting up a screen. Got his man, nothing there. Matthews going to be hit right away and brought down in the backfield. Now he's going to keep it himself. He's not going to get anywhere close. He may have gotten a yard out of it. It's going to be 4th down. Sweep or playing to throw up the seam. Got his man. Is Bankston spinning past the 40 to the 45. 9 seconds left. George under center. He's going to hand it for Bankston. Did he get there? I don't think he did. George stacked up. Did he get it? Yeah, he barely got in. George scores at the horn. 28-14 Everest at the break. Matthews is the back to the left, 2nd and 7. Matthews sweeps the carrier right, gets a block, cuts the field, 50. Still going, 45, still going, 40 to the 37. 4th down and 8. Belson motion, Chandana to throw, pressure comes. He's going to get hit, breaks the tackle. Looking to keep it himself, cuts back. Diving for the yard of the game. He's not going to get there, brought down at the 15. Smash stacking the line, 4 down linemen. High snap, George. It's hit. Diving for the sticks, it's close. It's close. Near side has him having it, and far side official has him short. From that spot, looks like he has it. And he does. Sweeping left as Bankston gets a corner block, cuts upfield, inside the 35, ball is out. They're gonna say, no, they're saying down at the 30. Spread look, twin receivers each side. Enzenroth is the back, George to throw. He's got plenty of time. Pressure coming, off balance throw, looking for the end zone. Was that caught? It was! Touchdown! Cohen Preedy! What a throw, a dot by Logan George. High end over end kick is going to be picked up at the 18 by Roth. Cuts up, gets a block, cuts to the corner. 40, 45, 50, one man to beat. 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. Calvin Roth is gone. 83 yards. Touchdown smash.
Nice run, man.
Bankston stacked up. He's going to be brought down to the backfield. Isaac Bergener is in there. It looks like Connor Scarston as well is going to kick it. They actually punted away. It's going to take a huge roll. Still going inside the 10, inside the 5. It's going to die at the 5-yard line. Chandana's going to roll right, looking to throw. Going to have to step back, breaks some ankles, throws up the seam, got Belton open. 40, 45, and down at the 46. Looking to throw. Chandana's got time now, pressure coming. Throws it looking for Nani Eddies, and he's got him inside the 20. And Chandana hustling, smash, no huddle. Keeps it himself, goes to the goal line, and he scores. Touchdown, Grant Chandana with 4:57 to go. Bankston right, brought down to the backfield, back at the 25 on a loss of 6. George gonna roll left, looking to throw, standing for pressure, looking up the seam, intercepted! Johnny Anati Eddies picks it off at the 48. Wow! Everest took a chance. If he's able to step into that throw, it might be a touchdown. Instead, it's a pick. Chandana to throw. Gonna look deep, looking for Anati Eddies. He's got him! Inside the 20, inside the 15, and down at the 15. Matthews again, cuts back, touchdown! Johnny Matthews gets in. All the noise being made. Chandana hands it off. Towing for it. Did he get it? He did! It's good! We're tied! 35-35! George play action, looking to throw. Throwing, got his man wide open inside the 30 is Edwards. At the 26. Snap is good. Hold is blocked! It's blocked! It's blocked! It is blocked! Johnny Anati Eddies! Blocks the kick. And we have overtime. Looking to throw. Looking wide open! 2 different guys wide open. Touchdown, O'Brien! 11 yards, and Everest gets the touchdown. All right, looking to throw. Looking for the corner. Looking to throw. Throws it through O'Brien's hands, incomplete. Ends. Matthews the back to the left. Single receiver each side. Chandana to throw. Looking deep for Johnny Anati Eddies. Battling for it. It's caught! It's caught! Johnny Anati Eddies, touchdown smash! Johnny Anati Eddies, touchdown smash! Touchdown smash! And an extra point to win the conference. Snap down, kick is blocked! It is blocked! Double overtime! Chandana in the gun, looking to throw, pressure coming. Throws it up the seam, leaping attempt, incomplete! Knocked away by Nevin Poppy, who puts the seatbelt on. Bankston sweeping left, cuts upfield, diving toward the 15. He got 9. Bankston again, cuts inside the 5, still going to the 1. Push for the conference, they surge. They are in, and the DC Everest Evergreens are Wisconsin Valley Conference champions. Logan George surges in double overtime. And your final score, 47-41, DC Everest. What a game.
Hey, that was a good battle, okay? That was a great battle all game, right? That's good response, like we talked about, okay? We talked about how we respond to some of that adversity, and we did really well, okay? I told you, it's game of runs, right? It's your highs, there's lows, and you got to be able to handle that. And we did a really good job with that, right? We battled back. That shows a lot of toughness. That shows a lot of grit. Okay, no matter what, I'm proud of everything that you guys put out there. Everybody that was out there, everybody on the sidelines, right? We were locked in, we were engaged, we were part of the game, okay? And it took everybody, all the preparation, everything that went on tonight, right? It took all of us to come back in that game. All right, so that was a hell of a job. That was a hell of a job. There's nothing to be upset about. Let's be tough, all right? It's about competing, and we competed our asses off. We competed, okay? We competed the whole time. The whole time. It's not a moral victory. Just sitting there saying, like, hey, when I get punched in the mouth, I can punch back, right? When I get knocked down, I can stand up and keep going, okay? We showed that tonight. Those are the things that mean more than anything else. Those are memories. Those are what mean more than anything else, okay? There's nothing to hang your head about. There's a good battle. It's a good game, all right? We wash this one away. We got one more next week. Big game next week, senior night. Heading into the playoffs, right? Working on our playoff seeding, okay? So big one next week as well. Coaches?
Way to fight. We're going to keep fighting, man. Proud of you boys.
Hey, hey!
We're back whenever you're done.
And we're back here at halftime at Abbotsford with Edgar leading 20-14. Let's look at some of the numbers from the first half. Abbotsford total yardage 115 yards, 104 on the ground, 11 through the air. For Edgar, 212 yards of total offense unofficially, 138 rushing, and 74 passing, led by Will Hackle, who's got 60 yards on the ground. Maverick Butt with 49. Tucker Strite has 18. Also, the passing yardage for Edgar, 3 of 3 through the air for Strite. 2 catches, actually 4 of 4 through the air for Strite. Schuett's got 2 catches for 27 yards and a touchdown. A 20-yard catch for Will Hackle and a 27-yard catch for Gavin Maurer. Actually, that should be Maverick Butt. My mistake. As far as the scoring goes, Abbotsford got on the board first. It was a 40-yard touchdown run for A.J. Broadhagen, and the extra point made it 7-0 on the opening possession of the game. Edgar was in the process of responding. They got down to the goal line, but a fumble at the goal line, and Abbotsford was able to get the ball back and keep Edgar off the board. Edgar did score in the first quarter. Tucker Strite taking it in from 3 yards out on a quarterback keeper. The 2-point conversion attempt no good, 7-6 Abbotsford. Aguilera, the quarterback for the Falcons, scored on a 1-yard run to make it 14-6. And then Edgar scored 2 unanswered touchdowns to end the first half. Maverick Butt with a 1-yard touchdown run. The 2-point conversion was Strite taking it in. And then a 12-yard pass from Strite to Leighton Schuett. The kick was no good. And that's where we stand, 20-14 here at halftime. Edgar's going to get the football as well to start the second half. Our game brought to you in part by some of our great game day sponsors. They include Greg Gruitz, Miltram, Warner Insurance, Van Ert Electric, Edgar Building Supply, Cropping Central, and Edgar Family Restaurant. Wildcats, if they win the conference title. If they lose, it could be a tie situation. It could be a 2-way tie. It could be a 3-way tie, depending on what happens in that Auburndale-Iowa-Scandinavia game. At last report, Auburndale was leading that 21-15. Last night of the regular season. The playoffs begin next week. Here's the kick. Going to be taken at about the 25. And bringing it out. This is Hackle, I believe, all the way out across the 40. Will Hackle with a nice return for the Wildcats out across the 40-yard line. Going to mark it down at about the 44-yard line. So a nice return and good field position here for Edgar to begin this possession. They were able to move the football pretty well in the second part of that first half. Kason Ristow, the junior tight end in the game, 6'9". He's listed at. Wing right, wide receiver to the left out of the gun. Strite's going to hand it off. And this is Hackle again, protecting the football. He's stacked up after a short gain. Got it across the 45 to about the 47. Picked up about 3 or 4 on that. I'm going to mark him at about the 48-yard line. So call it 2nd down and 6. Hackle had 60 yards rushing on 4 attempts in that first half, including a 36-yard rush. Wing right, offset backfield behind Strite. And they try an inside handoff. That's going nowhere. Maverick Butt got blown up on that play. Looked like it was, I'm trying to see who that was that made the tackle. There's number 12 out there for, actually I think that might be number 2, not 12. Chase Bowler making the stop there, I believe. Going to be 3rd down now at about 5. They're going to mark him at the 45-yard line. Actually right at the 50-yard line, my mistake, 50-yard line. Receiver wide to the left, out of the gun, Strite. Going to hand it off to Butt, tries the left side, and he breaks it out. First down yardage and more. Spins away from a tackler, still on his feet, and is going to be knocked down, but not before he gets it inside the 35-yard line. Pickup of about 16 on that carry for Maverick Butt. That's a first down for the Wildcats in Abbotsford territory at the 32-yard line. Actually, they got it marked at about the 34. Schuett comes wide to the near side. Wing right as well. Strite under center. Going to hand it off. Play action, though, to Butt. He wants to throw it. Steps up. Now he pulls it down. He's being chased from behind, and he sensed that. Strite still on his feet down the sideline. Let's see where they mark him out of bounds. That could have been dangerous as Strite was flushed out of the pocket. He was still looking downfield, but there was a defensive player chasing him down from behind. He was able to sense that, pull the ball down, and run down the sideline. They're going to mark him. Well, it's not helpful that the yardage markers have been taken down here on the Edgar sideline, so we're just guessing. Looks like it's marked at about the 21-yard line, 20-yard line. Strite out of the gun, handoff. They try the right side, and breaking a tackle is Hackle. He bounces it outside to the opposite side. Still on his feet down the sideline. Did he get it in? Yes, touchdown. What a great run by Will Hackle right there. He was stacked up on the right side of the line. He stayed on his feet and reversed to the other side and was able to power his way down the sideline and take it in for a 20-yard touchdown run to extend the Edgar lead now to 26-14. They're going to go for a two-point conversion here, it appears. Hackle showing his shiftiness and his speed again on that run down the far sideline. Full house backfield. Strite wants to throw this one in the end zone. It's going to be knocked away. He's trying to get it to Schuett, who is well covered. So the two-point conversion is no good for the Wildcats, and the score remains now 26-14. Back in a moment, you're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
At Haugum Law Firm, we work tirelessly to provide the best in estate planning, probate, trust administration, and long-term care nursing home planning in central Wisconsin. In this changing world, we can accommodate virtual and telephone conferences for your convenience or face-to-face meetings in a safe space. Call us today to learn more. Haugum Law Firm, estate planning and elder law.
At Bame Insurance Agency, our staff has a genuine interest in finding insurance solutions for you. We'll make finding insurance easy for you by shopping and comparing quotes from multiple companies. As an independent agency, we are a more flexible and competitive option and will tend to your present needs, while also anticipating any changes in your future. Bame Insurance, providing high-quality insurance in central Wisconsin since 1938.
Tom King back here at Abbotsford High School, where the Edgar Wildcats took the opening possession of the second half and increased their lead now. They lead at 26-14. A 20-yard touchdown run for Will Hackle. He's got 84 yards on the ground now on just 6 carries. With a victory, Edgar wins the Merriwood CWC Small Division Conference Championship, as they would run the table, go undefeated in the conference. Their only loss the second week of the season to Stratford. The kick goes over the head of the deep man. He runs it down at about the 10-yard line. Now tries to bounce it outside and brings it out across the 20. Chase Bowler on the carry for Abbotsford right there. Looks like they're going to mark him down at about the 27-yard line. First and 10 for Abbotsford from their own 27. They try it right ahead, straight ahead for Aguilera, the quarterback. Not much there. Maybe got a yard. Call it 2nd down and 9. A lot of movement on this offense for Abbotsford. Fakes, men in motion. This is sort of an offense. Wayne Steffenhagen, the old Everest coach, used to call this kind of offense the magic show. You're trying to get the defense to look one way while the ball's going another. They're going to try the left side here now and cut it back. A nice run for a first down, or close to the first down. On the run, Emilio Escalera. Running him down for the tackle for the Wildcats was Alex Schneider. They marked him down short of the first down. I thought he got there. It's going to be 3rd down and about a yard. Tight formation. Man comes in motion. Low snap. Aguilera, the quarterback, keeps it. He's going to get the first down. He didn't need much. He got it across the 35 to about the 37, 38-yard line. Mark it at the 38. First and 10 for Abbotsford from there. Our game day sponsors include Haugum Law, Simplicity Credit Union, Edgar Lanes, BAME Insurance, and DT Bounce Rentals. We appreciate their support. Also, Edgar Building Supply, Cropping Central, and the Edgar Family Restaurant. 1st and 10 Falcons on their own 38-yard line. They're going to hand it off, try the left side. Not much there. Maverick Butt came in to make the stop that time. Fuentes on the carry. Second down and 8. Man in motion again. They faked the pitch. Actually, it was a direct snap to the up man, and not much there. Maybe got the 40-yard line. Jose Reyes picks up 1. Make that Jesus Reyes, my mistake. Jose Reyes was a second baseman for the New York Mets back in the day. 3rd down and 8 now for the Falcons. Wing left. They have that up man as well as Aguilera works out of the gun. And he's going to keep it, run it straight ahead, and he's breaking tackles, still on his feet, moving the pile. Now he breaks out. He's off to the races, and he's got one man to beat, and he is going to be dragged down, but not until he gets inside the 5-yard line. Just a simple quarterback straight up the middle, and somehow he busted through the pile, and he was run down. Is that Hackle that ran him down? I didn't think anybody was going to catch him, and it looks like if that's Hackle who made the stop, he's a little bit banged up. That's Strite. That's Strite. He's still on one knee at about the 5-yard line. He ran down the quarterback Aguilera, who busted that one. 60 yards, make that about 54 yards. Strite still down on a knee. They haven't blown the play dead yet. Strite, they're going to let him run a play here. Strite never moved from his position. He's down on one knee. It's going to be Aguilera again, and he's going to be driven backwards this time. So it'll be 2nd down and goal. That may be one of those situations where you think you've got him wrapped up, and the other guys say, oh, this guy's got him. I don't need to grab him. And all of a sudden, he bursts out of the pile. He was trying to outrun one of the linemen, and then I think that was Strite that ran him down finally inside the 5-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Ball's at about the 1. This time they hand it off, and it's going to be a touchdown for the Falcons. on the carry, Christian Fuentes. And it's 26-20 pending the extra point. So a big play for Abbotsford gets them back into this game. They will attempt to kick the extra point. Looks like that's Fernando Perez doing the place kicking, and this one is up, and this one is good. 26-21, Edgar still leading. They'll get the football again when we come back. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Looking for a unique space to host your next event or business meeting? Check out the Milk House at Miltram Farms. You can view the cows being milked by the robots, play in the sand table, or start your own farm on the farm simulator. We have space for up to 125 people indoors, or you can sit outside and enjoy the farm views from our grain bin gazebo and make s'mores on the corn crib fireplace. Check us out on Facebook to see our upcoming events, or go to our website at miltramfarms.com to see availability.
And we're back here at Abbotsford, 4:59 to play third quarter. Edgar still leading 26-21, but Abbotsford back into the football game on that long run by Irvin Aguilera that set them up for the short touchdown run from Christian Fuentes. And it is a 5-point game right now. Our game is brought to you in part by Nicolay Bank, offering personal banking at its best. They have locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill. Learn more at nicolaybank.com. Now we'll have to see what kind of condition Tucker Strite is in. He was banged up after running down the quarterback, making that tackle. Auburndale has increased their lead over Iowa Scandinavia. At last report, it's 28-15 now. Eagles with the lead there. And we'll see. I would imagine Strite will be back out at quarterback, but he wasn't in the greatest shape there at the end of that tackle. Here comes a run back by Hackle, breaking tackles, and another good return, getting it out near the 45-yard line. And Edgar will have good field position here to begin this drive. Edgar offense has been able to move the football against this Abbotsford defense. They had 3 unanswered touchdowns until Abbotsford just scored, so they'd certainly like to move it down the field here, kill off a bunch of this time in the third quarter, and punch it in again. Let's see what they can do. Strite is out there under center. Schuett split wide to the right. They're going to hand it off to Maverick Butt, breaks a tackle into the secondary, and he may be gone. Maverick Butt's going to run away from the defense, and just like that, the Edgar Wildcats get another touchdown and extend the lead right back. Butt up the middle, and then he just made a little cut that got him to the outside, and there wasn't anybody there with a red jersey on, and he just turned on the Jets. It's going to be a 55-yard touchdown run for Maverick Butt. And it's 32-21 pending the conversion. They're going to go for 2 again. They haven't had a whole lot of success going for 2-point conversions tonight, but they're going to try it again here. Strite out of the gun. And he's going to throw it. Play action. He throws it, and it's going to be good. Gets it to Butt for the 2-point conversion. And Edgar now leads 34-21, just like that. We'll be back after this. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Located in Edgar, Wisconsin, Edgar Building Supply operates as a lumberyard and hardware store, assisting contractors, homeowners, and businesses with their building needs varying from roofing and siding to windows and cabinets. Their knowledgeable staff can assist you with planning your project, estimating costs, and drafting blueprints. Get started on your building project today with Edgar Building Supply.
Tom King back here at Abbotsford, where the Edgar offense has once again broken a big play and scored another touchdown. And like almost every other game they have played this season, they are able to put big points on the board. The only game where they didn't score over 20 points was the loss to Stratford, where they were defeated 21-8 back on August 30th. Other than that, they have scored 26 or more points in every game, and they did it again here tonight. They've got 34 on the board. We still have 4:43 to play left in the third quarter. And here's the kick, going to be taken at about the 20, out across the 25, now trying to cut it back and getting knocked down. A.J. Broadhagen bringing it back for Abbotsford. He got it out near the 29-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 from there. They're going to mark it at the 28, so call it 1st and 10 from there. Edgar showing blitz here. Aguilera out of the gun. Tight formation again. He's going to keep it and try to run it. Now he's got running room again. He's going to be knocked down. Got it across the 30. Got about 3 yards on that carry. It'll be 2nd down and 7. WIAA will announce playoff pairings tomorrow. And we're thinking Edgar will have a home game next week in the first round of the playoffs. Low snap. They hand it off. Inside handoff. Not much there. Lucas Stanke on the tackle of Emilio Escalera. Ball's marked at the 35-yard line. Going to bring up a 3rd down and about 6. Actually, ball marked at the, where do they have it? About the 20, or the 32-yard line. 32-yard line is where they say they have it marked. All right. Man in motion. Here comes the blitz. They pitch it to the left side, and cutting it back, going to be near 1st down yardage. That was another good run. Escalera gets it near 1st down yardage, depending on where they mark the football. Going to be a little bit short. Going to be 4th down and 1. Well, now it's an interesting decision here for Abbotsford. 4th down at about a yard. What are they going to measure? They're going to measure for this. The ball's marked at about the 38-yard line. Looks like it's about a yard short. And they're going to go for it. Apparently, they didn't even think about it. They were going to go for it. Our game brought to you in part by Fleet Farm, here to help you gear up for hunting season. Shop their huge selection of scouting and concealment must-have safety essentials and blaze orange gear. Shop the entire selection of hunting gear from all the top brands today at Fleet Farm. It's going to be short by about the nose of the football. A few inches, so probably an easy decision to go for it here with 2:46 to play in the third. Trailing by 13. But if you run out of the gun, this is where a short yardage situation, you're running out of the gun. You've got to run 3 or 4 yards just to get back to the line of scrimmage. So let's see if they go under center here with maybe a quarterback sneak. 4th down and less than a yard for the Falcons. They're going to run it out of the gun here. And straight ahead for Aguilera. And second effort's going to get him the first down. He powered ahead across the 40 to about the 41. That's going to be enough for a first down. And it'll be a first down and 10 for the Falcons from their own 41-yard line. But the clock keeps rolling here. And as explosive as the Edgar offense has been, you almost have to think that Abbotsford's got to score every time they have the football, because it seems like Edgar's been doing that. Edgar has scored the last 4 times they've had the ball. Low snap, Aguilera is going to keep it again. Not much doing this time. Maybe fell forward for a yard or two. Give him a yard on that. Going to be second down and 9. Aguilera is going to hand it off this time. They try the left side. Running room. Escalera takes it for positive yardage across the 45 to about the 48. Going to be short of the first down. Going to be third down at about 4. Auburndale running away from Iowa Scandinavia now 34-15 the score there. Auburndale's trying to earn a piece of this conference championship. They're hoping that Abbotsford can win this game. There's a handoff or a direct snap. Aguilera is going to try to get it around the left side. Did he get enough for a first down? No, he's going to be short. It's going to be fourth down and maybe a yard, maybe 2. They're marking him at about right at midfield. It's going to be fourth down at about a yard. Obviously, they'll go for it here, but they might let the quarter expire before they make this decision. Dakota Ellenbecker in the game up front for the Wildcats. And they're just going to let the quarter expire. So the third quarter is in the books. Edgar leading here 34-21. Abbotsford with the football facing a fourth down and 1. When we come back, you're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Cropping Central, conveniently located between Edgar and Stratford on County Road N, 715-352-2843. Let Cropping Central take care of your field plans, yield mapping, crop scouting, and crop protection, including hail insurance. Cropping Central, 715-352-2843, and visit them on County Road N, west of Edgar.
Tom King back here at Abbotsford High School. As we begin the fourth quarter, Abbotsford has the football facing a 4th and 1. Ball at midfield. Gavin Mauer's back out there. He was having his ankle taped during that quarter break. He's back out there, though, at his safety spot. And it's going to be a pitch, and they're going to get the first down near the 45-yard line. Pick up about 4 or 5 on that, and enough for the first down. We've got a couple of injured Abbotsford players down on the field, actually just one. Down right at midfield and looks to be in some obvious discomfort. I can remind you that our game is brought to you in part by Ridgetop Exteriors. Just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big with trusted, local, affordable service. They're still attending to the injured player. While they do that, let's take a break here. Edgar leading 34-21, 11:35 to play in regulation. Back when we come back here on the high school football broadcast on Zaleski Sports.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
We're back with better halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
And we're back here. It looks like the injured player is Ryan Byer. I think it's 63, not 53. One of the seniors celebrating senior night here for the Falcons, and he's helped off the field. Couldn't put any weight down on one of those legs. All right, 1st and 10 for Abbotsford at their own 46, or at the Edgar's 46-yard line. Low snap again, it's on the ground. They pitch it forward, the ball's loose, and the Wildcats are going to have it right near the 45-yard line. I think on the recovery was Dakota Ellenbecker. Ellenbecker recovers the fumble, and Edgar has the football back. 1st and 10 on their own 45-yard line. Well, the Wildcats had an early turnover in this game at the goal line. Well, now they get a fumble back here to start the fourth quarter. They lead it by 13. And the way the offense has been playing, they're going to add to this if they keep moving the football like they have been. Straight under center, they're going to hand it off. Cutting it back, here's Butt again into the secondary, and now he's off to the races again down the far sideline, and he's still on his feet, and he's not out of bounds yet. Finally gets knocked out of bounds, and once again, a couple of injured players for Abbotsford back near the original line of scrimmage. Maverick Butt once again using his shiftiness and cutting ability to get free. We've got injured players all over the field. There's an injured Abbotsford player down where the tackle was made, and another one back near the line of scrimmage. They're going to say he went out of bounds at about the 16-yard line. About 37 or 38 yards on that carry for Maverick Butt. That puts Maverick over 100 yards unofficially on the night. So the Edgar Wildcats have done it tonight offensively. The defense has played pretty well. They got some stops, especially in that second quarter, which allowed them to score 3 unanswered touchdowns. But the offense tonight has been the story. They have been able to break big plays. They've been able to move the football. They've got 3 rushing touchdowns and 1 through the air. In fact, I don't think Edgar's punted the ball once tonight. Strite under center. Trips backfield behind him. They're going to hand it off, and not much doing this time. Hackle, I think, that got driven backwards. Yeah, Will Hackle, or Gavin Maurer on the carry, and he went nowhere. Stood up and driven backwards. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. Going to be 2nd down and 12. Straight out of the gun. He's going to hand it off to Hackle. Tries the right side. Now he bounces away. He's going to be dropped after a short pickup. Didn't get much there. Maybe got back to the original line of scrimmage. Actually gave him a little more than that, so call it 3rd down at about 9. Schuett splits out wide right. Full house backfield behind Strite. Quick hitter inside, and not much there. I think that was Maverick Butt on the carry. It's going to be 4th down and about 6, long 6, maybe 7. They're going to go for it here. Maurer comes back in the game. Maurer and Schuett are both going to split out wide right. Strite will operate out of the gun with Hackle in the backfield with him. Man comes in motion. They try the end around. Can he get the corner? He will. Schuett's going to get the 1st down inside the 10-yard line. They were able to seal the edge enough to get Schuett around the corner, and they're going to say he was short? No, that really? Looked for sure like he had that 1st down. They're going to say he was stopped short? Apparently they are. Wow. All right. Abbotsford's going to get the football. Looks like a trip to the optometrist on Monday. First and 10 for the Falcons. So the 4th down end around play comes up short. They're going to try the left side this time. I think that's Aguilera, the quarterback. Not much there. Actually, no. The handoff went to Emilio Escalera. Got about 4 on that. Call it 2nd down and 6. Taking their time to come to the line. They're down 13. They should probably have a little bit more hurry up in their offense here. They're going to hand it off, and not much there. They tried that little counter play. Bowler, nowhere to go. Call it a loss of 1 on that play. That's going to be 3rd down and a long 6. Iowa Scandinavia got on the board again. It's 34-21 Auburndale with the lead in that one. And that play went nowhere again, and the Edgar defense comes up big, and it's going to force a punt here. After turning it over on downs, it'll be 4th down and long here for Abbotsford in their own territory. They're going to have to punt it away. They lost big yardage on that play. All the way back to the 13-yard line. Oh, it's got to be, no, it's farther than that. They're all the way back near the 5. Without the yard markers, it makes it awful tough to see that. They're going to punt from there, a line drive punt, and it's going to be picked up by Tucker Strite. And he's going to try to bring it back. Got a block. Now he's going to cut it back and lose yardage. Still on his feet. He's retreating, though. That was a mistake. And he's going to be tackled all the way back at the 45-yard line. That was about a 20-yard difference in what he would get on that play, and got dropped way back at the 45-yard line. If he would have just taken that ahead, and he knows it, he was trying to make something happen and just kept retreating, and Abbotsford stayed with it and dropped him at about the 45-yard line. So instead of first down at the Abbotsford 25 or so, it's going to be first down at the 45 for the Wildcats. 6:28 to play, though, and they lead it by 13. They can put the game away here if they can move it down the field and put some more points on the board. Strite under center. Straight ahead. Moving the pile. Still moving the pile down near the 35-yard line. That's going to be close to a first down. That was Will Hackle on the carry, and they just kept moving the pile. It's going to be enough for a first down. 10 yards on the carry for Hackle. They come to the line. Strite under center. They're going to try the counter play to Maurer, and not much there. Good pressure by the Abbotsford defense. They were able to get a push there, and Maurer had nowhere to go in the backfield. Got dropped at the line of scrimmage. Call it 2nd down and 10. Our game brought to you in part by our game day sponsors. They include Edgar Building Supply, Cropping Central, and Edgar Family Restaurant. Masonville Dairy postgame show will be coming up. I'll get down on the field, catch up with Edgar head coach Jerry Sins. We'll also get a player in the house as well. Strite out of the gun. He's going to hand off. They're going to try the left side. Get the corner. Nice block. Nice cutback. This is Maverick Butt, and he's picking up positive yardage near the first down again. Picked up almost 10 there. Let's see where they mark it. They're going to mark him short of the first down by a little bit. Going to be 3rd down and about a yard. Another big rushing night tonight for Maverick Butt. Couple of touchdowns, one long run, 55 yards for a score, and well over 100 yards. Strite under center. They hand it off, and diving ahead is Hackle. Got tripped up, got the first down. They're going to mark him shy of the 20-yard line at about the 21. And the clock keeps rolling down near 4 minutes to play as Edgar methodically moving the ball down the field now. Strite's going to operate out of the gun this time. He's got Hackle back there with him along with Maurer, it looks like. They're going to hand it off to Gavin Maurer. He's going to try to get around the right corner and makes one move, now cuts it back, and he's going to get a few, but not much. Good pursuit over there by the Abbotsford defense. Actually picked up about 4 on that. 4 or 5. Second down, and call it 5. We're going to get a timeout called here on the field. I think timeout called by Abbotsford, so we'll take one as well. Back in a moment. Edgar leading 34-21. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Warner Insurance Agency is a family-owned insurance business that has been helping customers with all of their property and casualty insurance needs for 3 generations. Let Warner Insurance help with your small business, farm, home, auto, and recreational vehicle insurance needs. Warner Insurance, proud supporter of the Edgar Wildcats.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
And we're back here at Abbotsford High School where the Edgar Wildcats are trying to finish off the Falcons here tonight. They lead at 34-21. They have the football. Second down and 5 at the Abbotsford 17-yard line. Trying to earn a conference championship with the victory here tonight. Austin Schreiber split well out to the near side. Strite's going to hand it off. And this is Butt again, cutting it back inside, fighting through a tackle and taking it into the end zone. Maverick Butt with his 3rd touchdown of the night of 17 yards. And that is the proverbial dagger here right now as Edgar goes up 40-21 with 3:22 to play. The Edgar offense has really done a number here tonight. So Maverick Butt with 3 rushing touchdowns, and including 2 consecutive ones here. Jarvis Kovend in to attempt to kick the extra point here. Now we're going to get a penalty. Hard count, I think, drew Abbotsford offside. Now they're going to go for 2. Yeah, the ball's going to be moved halfway to the goal, so they'll go for 2 points here. So the playoffs loom next week. Home game for the Wildcats. We don't know that for sure, but I would think that they will have a home game. That will be announced tomorrow. WIAA computers will be madly at work tonight as the games finish up to figure out who's playing who and where they're going. And it all begins next week. So Edgar's going to win the conference championship here. Looks like Auburndale's going to finish 2nd. Abbotsford will drop to 3rd with this loss. Straight out of the gun going for the 2-point conversion. They hand it off to Hackle. He puts his head down. Did he get in? I haven't seen the signal yet. Yes, now we get the signal, and it's good. A 2-point conversion is good. And with 3:22 to play, it's 42-21. Edgar, back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Van Ert Electric is an established leader in the electrical industry in the upper Midwest since 1964 with 5 locations in Wisconsin and a sister company in Michigan. We offer our customers a broad range of services from electrical construction, telecommunications, process controls, HVAC controls, thermal imaging, and arc flash evaluations for your industrial and commercial.
Make your next event a memorable one with D&T Rentals. Choose from several inflatable bounce houses, obstacle courses, and water slides. Or make a splash in our dunk tank. We also offer tents, tables, and chairs for the perfect party package. D&T Rentals is a family business who serves all of central and northern Wisconsin. We set up and pick up for a hassle-free experience. Visit us online at dntbouncerentals.com or call 715-892-0959 today.
And we're back here. 3:22 to play. Edgar will kick the ball off. Abbotsford will get it again here, but Not much to do now except play it out. Down 21 points with 3:22 to play. Wade Cohill will kick off here for the Wildcats. Line drive kick. It's going to take a bounce, fielded at about the 20. Out across the 25-30. And another nice return out near the 45-yard line. So Abbotsford will have decent field position as they begin this possession. They do have 2 timeouts remaining. We'll see if they choose to use them or not. Now, if you're Edgar, you want to just make sure that nobody gets hurt the rest of the way. Still have their starters out there on defense. Low snap again. They're going to hand it off straight up the middle, and not much there. Maybe 2 or 3 on the pickup. They've been having trouble with the snap. A lot of those snaps have been on the ground. Now they're going to put the reserves in on defense. Eli Kramer comes into the game. Wade Cohill comes in. Carson Nowak in there. Tyler Schmidt. Kenan Van Ornum. Caius Higgins is in there. See who else. Trying to get those numbers. Another low snap taken, and they run it ahead. Nice run, though. It's going to get a first down near the 45-yard line of Edgar, but there's a flag on the play. We haven't had many penalties tonight. I think this might be just the second penalty of the night. Looks like it's going to go against Abbotsford. That'll back it up after a nice hard run up the middle. Caden Bargender is in there on defense. Dawson Bornheimer out there. Sawyer Weiland, the sophomore. Dominic Contreras. Actually, that it's going to go against Edgar. They have too many men on the field. Wow, gave up 10 yards and a first down and had an extra tackler out there. Didn't work out so well. They mark off the penalty. And the ball's going to be marked at about the 30-yard line of the Wildcats. Clock moving, though, 2:27 to play. Man comes in motion, another low snap, and they're going to run it up the middle. Not much there. Carter Seelar is the new quarterback for Abbotsford. He's a sophomore. As they didn't want to get any of their starters hurt the rest of the way in this game, preparing for the playoffs next week. They're going to hand it off. Inside run. Powering ahead. Going to be close to the first down. The ball came out. Are they going to say he was down, or is that a fumble? They're going to say he was down. Manuel Lopez, a freshman, on the carry that time for the Falcons. Clock moving, 1:23 to play. Quarterback's going to keep it, try to get it around the left side, and he's going to be knocked down for no gain over there. Isaiah Kraft, the sophomore, in there on the stop for the Wildcats. As we go under a minute to play, the Nasonville Dairy postgame show coming up. Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds at Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. They're going to hand it off, try the left side, and they got enough for the first down on that fourth down play. But With just 25 seconds remaining, they'll move the chains. The clock will start again. They may be able to get one more play away. Ball's marked at about the 19-yard line. Actually, they're not going to get another play away. They're just going to let it run out, and that's how this one's going to end. The Edgar Wildcats fell behind after the first possession, but they came back and beat Abbotsford here tonight by a score of 42-21. We'll catch up with Jerry Sins, get a player of the game in the house. We'll do that next. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Yeah. All right, we're back here on the Nasonville Dairy Postgame Show. Edgar head coach Jerry Sins. Well, congratulations, another conference championship. It never gets old.
No, it's always fun, and of course, always new kids and new teams to try to beat. Abby played us really well, especially early. They got hurting too because their best runner is obviously a little dinged up, and just things that you got to go through. But they got a good team, and I hope they recover and play well in the playoffs. Yeah,
they took the lead, and that's something your team hasn't had to deal with this year, playing from behind. It didn't take long to get, you fumbled at the goal line, but you came back right and scored again, and your offense played really well tonight.
Yeah, I thought they did too. I thought we ran really hard. I thought Maverick Buck ran particularly hard. Will Hackle's getting back now from his arm injury. He played well again. And we passed the ball when we had to, but we ran it well. I thought the offensive line did a really good job.
When you're facing an offense that runs those goofy formations or the different formations, let's say, how do you practice for that? I would imagine that's hard to replicate in practice.
Yeah, it is because, your JVs obviously are nowhere near as physical or as tough as the guys you're going to see on the field. But we told our guys you're going to have to just stay low, and, they figured that out after the first drive, I'm sure, when they went right down the field on us. But I thought our guys adapted well and played well. We started kicking a little better tonight, which I was happy to see. And so just overall proud of them because, it was a game that, early on could have gone either way, but we really hung in there tough.
It looks like you got out of it relatively healthy, too, as you headed into the playoffs. I saw Maurer was getting his ankle taped up, but other than that, you look like you're pretty healthy going in.
Yeah, I think so. We're about as good as, obviously, we're never going to get Jace or Brock back, but, about as good as we can expect.
All right, well, good luck next week.
Thank you very much.
All right, that's Edgar head coach Jerry Sins. We'll get some players in the house. We're going to try to get the entire offensive line over here. We've talked about this rushing attack for Edgar for such a long time. Again, this season, they had unofficially over 300 yards on the ground tonight for the Wildcats. So we're going to get the offensive lineman over here to talk to us a little bit in the house. But as we mentioned, they fell behind as Abbotsford was able to come down and score right away on that first possession. And then a fumble near the goal line turned Edgar away on their first possession, but they were able to figure it out and move the football big time as we went through the night. Guys, I've got it unofficially over 300 yards on the ground tonight for the rushing attack, and a lot of that starts with you guys up front. Just talk about what you guys did tonight to open up some big holes for your running backs.
Just blocked the whistle. Our O-line coach always tells us to do that. Obviously, it helps that we got a couple of great backs.
Our holes were pretty open, and our backs had great vision, and they were able to find the hole and just make do with what we made.
Giving it 100% on every play.
Just knowing your backs are good and just finishing until the end of the play.
Just blocking hard through the whistle.
All right, give us your names on the way back. You know how in the house works.
All right, my name's Colby Schwer.
I'm Alex Schneider.
Preston Erickson.
Ty Schnelly.
Fletcher Weiland.
All right, thanks, guys. The Edgar Wildcats win the conference championship. Again. That doesn't get old, does it?
Absolutely not.
The coaches always say it's facing the trophy case, and that's something you can never take away.
Going to remember this forever.
Oh, he's going to remember.
We're not done yet.
Playoffs next week. Home game. You ready for that?
Yep.
Absolutely.
All right, give them the in the house again up there.
We're the Edgar O-line. We're in the house.
We're the Edgar O-line, and we're in the house!
All right, that's going to wrap things up here tonight from Abbotsford as the Edgar Wildcats win the conference championship as they get the victory here tonight and head into the playoffs on an up note with another victory as they get the win here 42-21. I'm Tom King. Thanks for watching. You've been watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.